again, hello and welcome to Walker Stadium at Lens Park in Portland, Oregon. My name is Zach Sloan. I'm the Cowlitz Black Bears. Get ready to play the second game of the season and of this series against the home team, the Portland Pickles. Up now, they will start Bradley McVay from the University of Portland. Kevin Malcolm James is 3-1 with 3.09 ERA.
Following more late game heroics last night thanks to a walk-off 3-run bomb off the bat of Leo Mosby, the Portland Pickles go for the series win tonight against the Cowlitz Black Bears. We welcome you once again high above Walker Stadium, everyone. Ben Creighton on hand for another beautiful night of Pickles baseball here from Lens Park. As we get right to the starting lineups, first for the Cowlitz Black Bears, who came off that 3-1 loss to the Pickles last night. Riku Nishida will get the start tonight in the leadoff spot, playing second base. Brock Bozette, the third baseman, will be hitting second. Wilson Weber will be the designated hitter tonight. He's in the 3 spot. Kerry Arboleda, the first baseman, will be in the cleanup spot. Jacob Stinson, one of the best hitters in the West Coast League, will be hitting 5th. Jace Bailey, the right fielder, hitting 6th. Jacob Burley, the catcher, hitting 7th. Johnny Radomski, the left fielder, hitting 8th. And then Matthew Schwartz, rounding out the lineup for the Black Bears, hitting 9th. Getting the start tonight for the Pickles on the hill will be Bradley McVay, right now tied with Jake Vargas of the Corvallis Knights and Travis Craven of Walla Walla in wins, looking for his 4th win of West Coast League play. Also one of the top strikeout leaders in the West Coast League with 32 this season. He had the top spot up until last night when Kelly Austin leapfrogged Bradley McVay for strikeouts. He's now in the top spot in the West Coast League, has 36. McVay again with 32, so he can really cut into that and maybe take that top spot right back tonight with a solid start. As Riku Nishida will step into the box as we are ready to roll here in Game 2 of this series. The Pickles have now won 6 straight West Coast League games and looking for another series win. From the windup, first offering way outside for a ball, 1-0. Nishida last night with a flyout, a groundout, had a single as he slapped that one to the left field and also got on via a walk. Next pitch to him, once again outside, 2-0. The 2-0 for McVay, and there's a strike in there.
There we go. 130 away there, Walker Stadium. So look around here for Riku Nishida, hitting .270 this season with an on-base percentage of .429. Slugging it
2-1, fouls it off, 2-2. Nishida hitting .250 this season. 7 hits, 2 RBIs. And again, we talked about it last night as the next pitch is up high, 3-2. Nishida should be a name that sounds familiar to those here in Portland, especially if you're following the Wild Wild West League. Spent some time there earlier this summer before getting picked up by the Black Bears. 3-2 for McVay. Tough play to the shortstop, Justin DeCrisio. Not in time as Nishida legs it out, showing off the wheels to get the infield single. Here comes Brock Bozette, the third baseman. And you see Justin DeCrisio getting his first appearance in a Pickles uniform this season. Leo Mosby will be at third base. Cam Clayton playing second. Ivan Luna again at first base tonight. Gabe Scoro out in right. Carter Booth in center. Matt Jew in left field. And Eamon Lance getting the start behind the dish tonight. First offering to Bozette. Shows bumped. That one will roll foul.
0-1. Bozette leads the team with 16 runs batted in. He also has a double and a home run. And he has an on-base percentage of .337 to go along with his .310 slugging average. And your Black Bears in their green jerseys today with the
Bozette hitting the leadoff spot last night, where he was 0 for 3 with a ground out and a pair of Ks. Also got on base after getting plunked.
orange piping going down the sides, the green socks, and of course today they're wearing their green caps.
Again, as I mentioned, the Pickles absolutely rolling right now. 6 straight West Coast League wins. 0-2. Bozette didn't agree with that call. Eric Swift, by the way, calling balls and strikes tonight. Jordan Smart out in the field. 0-2 for McVeigh. Fouls it off. With those 6 straight wins for the Pickles, they're now in second place in the South Division of the West Coast League, behind the Corvallis Knights. Still 5 games back as we continue to wind down the first half of the season. 0-2 once again for McVeigh. That one up high, 1-2.
One ball and 2 strikes. Your umpires for today's affair, you have Eric Swift behind the plate and Jordan Smart manning the base paths, the opposite of where they were playing yesterday, and then they will revert to their game 1 positionings for tomorrow's contest as the 1-2.
That one outside, 2-2.
Changeup. It's just lobbed a little too high and away, so we'll even the count up to 2-2 to Brock Bozette.
McVeigh with a 3.22 ERA this season, his 6th start in 22 1/3 innings for the Pickles. 2-2 to Bozette. 3-2.
Again with that changeup, it's probably where he was trying to put it in the 1-2 count, but does not get the chase from Bozette this time, as once again he has run the count full against the Black Bears batter. 6 pitches to Nishida and now 6 to Bozette.
Payoff from McVeigh, that one way inside, and the 2 leadoff men on.
As he moves on out of the way and will mosey on to first base, back-to-back base runners for the Black Bears to start things off as Wilson Weber will step up to the plate. Weber today is starting designated hitter.
Now I'll bring Wilson Weber, 240 average. 12 hits this summer so far. Had a double last night to go along with 2 flyouts and a ground out. As McVeigh will step off.
And a home run as well, and has knocked in 11 runs. That's 5 behind Bozette's 16, and he sits there on second on the team. So Bozette not being held on at first base, and he's actually shadowed.
2 on with nobody down. This one into deep center. Carter Booth underneath it, tagging up from second is going to be Riku Nishida. Instead, he's just going to retreat back to second base. Decided not to test the arm of Carter Booth for 1 down. There's Kerry Arboleda, the first baseman, hitting in the cleanup spot tonight. 267 this season with 12 hits.
And move over these 2 speedy base runners. Nishida can certainly score on a base hit.
1 down, 2 on. First pitch. That one just misses inside, 1-0.
Here at Walker Stadium, again, the dimension's very small, a bandbox of sorts. 304 down the left field line, 335 to dead center, and 305 to right field. And the outfield plays even smaller because the grass is so thick here. The ball just stops moving, so it allows the outfielders to get to the ball that much quicker.
That one lifted opposite way. Gabe Scoro.
Back near the track.
And now Nishida is going to test the arm of Gabe Scoro as he tags up from second, and he'll get over to third base. Runners on the corners with 2 down.
Potential first run of the game, just 90 feet from home.
And as I mentioned before, that'll bring up Jacob Stinson. Right now, one of the top hitters in the West Coast League right now. Still 3rd in batting average, hitting .360 this summer. Despite going 1 for 4 last night with a single, 2 flyouts, and a ground out as well. The University of Nevada Reno product. Looking to bring home the first run of the night for Cowlitz here in the first. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball and no strikes coming on up to the University of Nevada Reno outfield.
Leading this Black Bear squad in hits with 18.
Most reliable players on this team. He has 6 multi-hit games for them this season. 4 of them came in a row.
2 RBIs, looking for RBI, should say number 3.
Just looks the outside corner and evens the count up at 1-1. This is the second of 3 games that the Black Bears will play here at Walker Stadium this season. We're welcoming Portland back over in the second half. And they lost yesterday's game by a score of 3-1 off a walk-off 3-run shot by Leo Mosby, who's playing third base today for the Pickles. 1-1 coming up to Stinson. McVeigh checks on Bozette on first base, being held on by
McVeigh with the 1-1. Over to third.
Over to third, and
Mosby tries to recover, and now get past Ivan Luna as 1 run will come in. Brock Bozette is going to take a round, and he will come home, and he gets under the tag. 2-run score, and Cowlitz on the board quickly. You saw Brock Bozette, just got under the tag. Avoids it from Eamon Lance. Didn't agree with that call, but Cowlitz out quickly to a 2-0 lead. As Brock Bozette was really showing off the wheels there. Came all the way from first base.
So immediately the Black Bears double their run total from yesterday, and they might not be done as Jace Bailey comes on.
Here's Jace Bailey.
Bailey, a late addition to the lineup as Henry Mensch was scratched just.
First pitch strike to Bailey.
Bailey takes a strike to count 0-1. Switch hitter batting from the right-hander's batter's box this time around. Going to the University of Utah after season's end as he takes
That one outside for a ball, 1-1.
And 1 strike coming on up to Bailey. Bailey is spectacular defensive outfielder standing at 6'4", 185 pounds from beautiful Ward's Lane, Idaho. Now a runner on second base with 2 down. Next one to Bailey.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Falls behind that, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bailey hitting 185, 6 hits, 38 at-bats, 3 runs scored. No extra base hits for him, or besides a home run, no other extra base hits for him. He's knocked in 4 with a 250 on base and a 237 slugging percentage. With 2 down, here comes the 1-2.
1-2 for McVeigh. That one foul towards the Cowlitz dugout.
Right off the rail of the Black Bears dugout, so we'll do the 1-2 all over again. Absolutely stunning day here in Portland. 72 degrees and sunny. Feels a little bit warmer here in the press box. Sun coming right in, but it's a nice feeling out there on field level. It's a 1-2.
On the ground, over to short. Mosby will take it. And that one in time. But the Black Bears put up a quick 2 spot to take a 2-0 lead. Already more runs than they had last night. We go to the bottom of the first. Pickles look to bounce back.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Cowlitz strikes early with a 2-0 lead heading into the bottom of the first. The future UW Husky Cam Clayton will lead it off here for the Pickles. Daniel Hiroshi on deck. Matt Jew will be hitting third tonight for the Pickles. Eamon Lance, the catcher, in the cleanup spot. Ivan Luna, the first baseman, hitting fifth as the first offering's on the way to Clayton from Kyle Sandstrom is outside for a ball. Leo Mosby, the hero from last night, in the sixth spot. Gabe Scoro, Mr. Pickle himself, hitting seventh as Clayton is ahead 2-0. Justin DeCrisio, like we mentioned, playing in his first game this season for the Pickles, hitting eighth, and Carter Booth hitting ninth for Portland tonight. 2-0 to Cam Clayton, and there's a strike. Kyle Sandstrom, making his second start this summer, still hasn't allowed an earned run in 7 innings pitched. Has tossed 11 strikeouts and has allowed just 3 hits. Over to short, Matthew Schwartz, and Kerry Arboleda couldn't scoop it up. So Cam Clayton gets on. And here's Daniel Hiroshi. Hiroshi hitting 105 this season. Would like to get going offensively. Had a decent weekend last weekend against a pair of Wawa West League teams and non-league plays. He fouls off the first offering.
Neither Clayton nor Hiroshi were in the lineup yesterday. Portland with a very different starting lineup for today's contest.
1 RBI this season for Daniel Hiroshi, and that came off a solo home run this past weekend.
1 ball and 1 strike to the right-hander. Middle infielders pinched in a little bit to try and grab that double play ball. Arboleda holding Clayton on at first base.
3 stolen bases this season for Cam Clayton as Sandstrom will throw over. Hiroshi, throw over to first, and Clayton able to get back.
Clayton just back there in time. And Cam Clayton has stolen 3 bases, but has been caught 4 times. 2-1 coming up as that pitch to Hiroshi missed.
The 2-1, Hiroshi, blooper.
Over on the right side, racing over is Nishida.
And Riku Nishida makes the squeeze for the first out.
And he's able to make the grab for out number 1.
Here's your left fielder from the University of Santa Clara, number 30, Matt.
We'll now bring up Matt Jew.
Star of the show for the Portland offense as Matt Jew coming on up to the plate.
7 RBIs this season, 359, 14 hits for Matt Jew.
3 doubles, 2 homers.
One of the standouts for this Pickles lineup.
Which were very hard to come by for this Portland Pickles squad. So Jew will be counted on here to
Another throw over to
happen as Sandstrom fires over. Now
keep Clayton close over to first.
that let's meet the defense for your Black Bears. Johnny Radomski's in left field with Jacob Stinson in center. Jace Bailey is over in right field. Brock Bozette mans the hot corner with Matthew Schwartz at short. Riku Nishida at second base and Kerry Arboleda playing.
Sandstrom comes home. That one way outside
Jacob Burley.
for a ball, 1-0.
Is Kyle Sandstrom who missed down and out with his first offering to Matt Jew. And the count 1-0. Sandstrom wearing the specs is the first road game that he's played for the Black Bears this season. As the 1-0 comes on in. High
Outside
outside.
again, 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes from Sandstrom. So again, Sandstrom's command, just like it was a few days ago, not quite what we're used to seeing out of him. He's still trying to find his groove here in the bottom of the first inning. He does have 1 out on the board though. So 2-0.
And Jew fouls it off straight back.
Into the screen, 2 balls and 1 strike. And if you hear some unusual noises coming, it is, I think it's Wolf Wednesday, right? Yeah, all right. I'm getting the thumbs up from the Portland press box staff. So dogs allowed at the ballpark today. 2-1.
Just above the letters.
Balls and 1 strike to the right-handed hitting Matt Jew. Iman Lance, the catcher, due up next. He did not play in yesterday's game. Big pitch here early for Sandstrom. Tying run is at the plate and is the best hitter for the Pickles. Next offering is Ryan on the outside.
Matt Jew thought he had ball 4,
Had already ditched his bat.
but Eric Swift said, nope, come back.
And that will certainly not endear you to the home plate umpire when you do that. Now, we've seen it from both sides. I mean, every team does that.
Here's your catcher from the University of Santa Clara. Just kidding.
Public address announcer, a little confused on what happened there. It was a 3-2. On the way to Matt Jew.
Payoff, but another check on Cam Clayton.
That will not be in time. Sandstrom does keep base runners close, so that combined with Portland's subpar running game should keep their stolen base total to a minimum.
3-2, Jew fouls it off. That's going to be a souvenir heading towards the parking lot here at Walker Stadium.
I say subpar, not as an insult, but it's 61.1% stolen base percentage. They usually say you want to attempt the stolen base if you have about an 80% chance to make it. So they're about a little under 19.
Payoff.
Below that,
Jew continues to battle.
Another one. Stays tough in this first at bat for him in today's contest. 2-0 Cowlitz lead here in the bottom of the first inning.
Let's
One
go,
down.
Pickles!
Huge game for the Black Bears. They need to get one on Portland here if they want any shot at getting second place in the Southern Division here in the first half. They're 3 games back of Portland.
3-2 again. Clayton on the move. This one into right field. Going back. And Jace Bailey able to make the catch on the run.
Well, that's why you have a Jace Bailey.
Nice play out there in right.
He's out there and makes nice plays like that. He's a superb defensive outfielder for this.
And I'll bring up Eamon Lance.
Showed it off right there.
Here's your catcher.
Making another great grab as Iman Lance. Step on up. That's brutal. With the sun on it. Lance hitting 172, so still trying to get going. Yeah, it's 5 hits.
172 for Eamon Lance this season.
A double, triple, home
5
run,
hits,
4
4 RBIs, 1 home run.
Been a bit of a problem, though.
You want to talk about heroics. Had that walk-off grand slam a couple weeks ago against the Willamette Wild Bills. Another check over on Cam Clayton.
Lance has, well, a sort of a painful lead for the Portland Pickles as he's first on the team in hit by pitches. He's been plunked 5 times. As Sandstrom's first pitch to him.
That one burns the outer half, 0-1.
Seeing him up to the plate, you can kind of see why. He's crouched out a bit over the plate. So he checks the signs as Cam Clayton reached base to lead off the bottom of the first. Okay, rare Matthew Schwartz error. Here comes the 0-1. And Burley tries
Now
to
1-1.
That is below the knees of the catcher for Portland. Leaving it up at 1-1. We'll wrap up the series at 7:05 tomorrow here at Walker Stadium. Coverage will start on KDO at 7 o'clock p.m. as Sandstrom's changeup clips the outside end, so we'll now have a 1-2 count. 2 down, man on first, Cowlitz with a 2-0 lead. Sandstrom looking for his first strikeout of the evening. Takes a little look over at Clayton, delivers the next one, and just a little
Just
low.
outside, 2-2.
Certainly wanted that based off his body language off the mound, but he'll have to toss one more over the plate if he wants to get out of this inning. And Deuce is wild now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. Sandstrom about to deliver his
2's home to Lance.
goes. This is down and in. Burley
And Clayton will take second on his 4th stolen base of the season.
He has now just captured his 4th swipe bag of the year. That leads
Make
the
some
team.
noise, Walker Stadium!
He's now up to 50% on the year, and a payoff pitch coming up from Sandstrom. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down. Runner in scoring position now for Portland.
Payoff with 2 down, and he takes ball 4. That one way outside.
On the outside, so Sandstrom ends up walking Lance.
And I'll bring up Ivan Luna.
Here's your first baseman from Fresno State, number 10, Ivan Luna.
First baseman Ivan Luna.
263 this season for Ivan Luna.
10 hits, 38 at bats, 10 runs scored. A double, 2
7 RBIs.
team lead.
Looking to add on to that total to try to cut into this early deficit for the Pickles, down 2-0.
Actually has 4 different batters with 2 home
Breaking ball finds the zone, 0-1.
Strike taken by Luna, count 0-1. So now the tying run is on base here.
Luna last night over 3 with a pair of flyouts and a ground out.
Luna struggled and went hitless in yesterday's affair. He bounced back here, bottom of the first 2 down, slider from
Outside for a ball.
Counted outside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
In yesterday's game, snapped a 2-game winning streak in league play for the Black Bears as they captured the final 2 contests against Walla Walla on the road and then split against Cascade Collegiate. But those were a pair of home games that were non-league.
2-1.
And now Sandstrom misses low and outside with his fastball, 2 balls and 1 strike. So Kyle now at 25 pitches, 12 for strikes again, not the same amount of control that we saw from him in his first 4 appearances. Arboleda playing behind the runner on first base, Cam playing with a 15-foot lead off a second as Sandstrom misses outside.
3-1.
Cowlitz have given him a lead here. Trying his best not to squander it as he's in an early jam with 2 on and 2 down. Left-hander Luna looking at knocking some runs. Sandstrom looking to stop that. Put a 0 on the board.
Luna over to second. Nishida over to first in time. The Pickles threatened with 2 on, but still 0 on the board as we go to the second.
And 2 left aboard. As Sandstrom bends but does not break. We go to the top of the second inning with Cowlitz.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Oh, you show me a golden retriever, my day is already made. Of course, it's Woof Wednesday here at Walker Stadium. Gotta love all the doggies here at the ballpark today. We still got to get my golden retriever Ollie out here. We still got to. If he came tonight, he could have had a friend right there. So we head to the top of the second. 2-0 Cowlitz as Jacob Burley will lead it off. First offering here from Bradley McVeigh. That one outside for a ball. That one into center. Carter Booth moving over for 1 down. Here's Johnny Radomski.
That's certainly been the case here. As gaps nearly non-existent as the outfielders can cover the ground, especially at this
That one
field
outside for a ball.
very easily. Makes it difficult to get any extra base hits unless
Radomski would like to turn it around through the rest of the season, hitting 120. 2-0 from Bradley McVeigh.
Radomski hitting 121, 4 hits in 33 at-bats. He has knocked in a run
3-0.
sacrifice fly and now faces a 3-0 count as McVeigh can't find the zone against him so far. Radomski with an on-base percentage of .286 and a slugging of .273. Next one to him is a fastball.
There's the strike in there from McVeigh.
3-1 coming on up. And though Radomski is hitting only 121, he's tied for the team lead with 2 triples. As he takes one right
3-2 as Bradley McVeigh able to fight back from a 3-0 count.
Johnny Radomski, Henry Mensch, and Jacob Stinson all with a pair of triples this season. Here's the payoff. Down and
Outside.
Radomski
And Radomski gets a free pass.
trot his way over to first base. It's his 5th walk of the season.
And then we go to the bottom of the order for the Black Bears and Matthew Schwartz. Schwartz last night with a single. Grounded into a double play, another ground out, and a foul out last night.
He's got a pair of doubles and 4 driven in. Serving as the second leadoff man for the Black Bears hitting night.
McVeigh with a long look over at first, now comes home. That one down the line, but foul.
So I was about to say, let's make it 6, but sliced about a foot foul of the right field line, and he falls behind 0-1. Schwartz gets on base at a 3-4.
I was going to say, those right field and left field berms are definitely the prime spot for all the dogs that come here on Woof Wednesday. 0-1. 0-2. That one catches the upper half.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the second with Johnny Radomski waiting on first base. Cam Clayton playing very close to that.
0-2, 1 down.
Too high and outside.
Eamon Lance just able to snag that one.
So while McVeigh gets ready to step on the rubber, let's meet the Portland Pickles defense for you. Matt Jew is in left with Carter Booth in center field. Gabe Scoro controls the grounds and right. From first to third in the infield, we have Ivan Luna, Cam Clayton, Justin DeGricio, and Leo Mosby. Behind the plate is Iman Lance, and Bradley McVeigh, who delivers the 1-2. It's on the mound.
Called strike 3 as Bradley McVeigh gets his first K of the night. And here's Riku Nishida. Reached base on that infield single to lead off the game.
Also came around to score. And the first offering is a strike on the outside.
Called a strike on the outside from Eric Swift.
Radomski has a pair of stolen bases and 3 attempts. 10 feet off the bag, being held on by Luna. McVeigh throws over. And
Throws over pretty close.
Slide, but it's back in there in time anyway. 2-0 Cowlitz lead here in the top of the second with 2 down. Lefty versus lefty. As Nishida bounces out of the way. Over that inside fastball, 1-1 coming up. 2 left-handed batter from Mount Hood Community College. Looking for Nishida to pound one in the gap somewhere here with a low liner. I'll take advantage of Radomski's speed at first base.
1-1. Right on the outside corner.
After walking, Radomski got his command of the strike zone right back. 22 strikes, 17 balls, and 39 pitches. Number 40 coming on the way.
1-2 for McVeigh.
1-2, just a little outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him on the outside.
Nishida.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard.
Black Bears trying a little bit more of a patient approach at the plate.
Twos to Nishida. Goes chasing at the high cheese. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been...
We go to the bottom of the second here at Walker Stadium. Here's Leo Mosby. Of course, we know what Mosby did last night. That pinch hit, walk-off 3-run blast to give the Pickles the 3-1 win in Game 1 of this series. First pitch to him, off speed outside.
There's a changeup outside, 1-0. Mosby also with a triple, 2 home runs, and a team leading 13 runs batted in, has been hit by a pitch twice and also walked a pair of times. Here's the 1-0. This is down and outside again.
This is outside 2-0.
No strikes. Mosby, today's third baseman from University of California, Santa Barbara. His teammates over there with Brock Mortensen of the Black Bears.
3-0.
Arboleda as Sandstrom misses again, 3-0. Now Kyle doing a little bit of landscaping out there on the mound, trying to get his footing back together. Might be affecting his delivery. As he deals the
And a 4-pitch walk.
high, so Mosby walks on 4 straight pitches, and Sandstrom has put the first man who's faced in this inning aboard.
Next go.
Here's your right fielder.
And here comes Gabe Scoro.
Season that Scoro has played for Portland. We hear a chant for him. Let's go Scoro coming from the stands.
159 this season. Throw down to first.
1-0 coming up to the right-handed batter.
7 hits, 4 ribbies for Scoro.
Portland, so same school that Sean Mulcair and Henry mentioned tonight for the Black Bears. We see a lot of those here. Guys from the same schools on different teams, as Sandstrom still has not been able to find his first strike of the inning. Now 2-0 to the right fielder for Portland. So 6 straight off the plate to begin this inning. Checks on Mosby, kicks, fires, and
As Kyle Sandstrom finally finds the strike zone for the first time this half inning.
Mosby not a huge threat to go. 1 for 1. He's still on base attempts. He's got a big lead there. Let's see if Sandstrom tries to check on him himself.
2-1 to Scoro. That one opposite way, running over to Jace Bailey. Able to make the snag for the first out. Here's Justin DeCrisio. Again, making his first start in a Pickles uniform tonight. Throw over from Sandstrom.
A right-hander as Sandstrom fires over to first, but throw is not in time. Again, just trying to keep Mosby honest over there. And the first offering to him is a fastball right up.
Now call a strike on the outside.
So DeCrucio, just out of high school from Orange, California, and is committed to the University of San Diego. Next one to him is cranked in. That's
Over to
the
short.
Oh no, it's going to carry.
As Matthew Schwartz makes the catch.
Down to the out. It felt like and looks like that ball is hit a lot harder. But Schwartz backpedaled a few steps and made the grab. So
And we go now to Carter Booth, the bottom of the Pickles order. 2 for 3 last night. Carter Booth with a ground out, had a double and an infield single. Laid down a bunt on that single.
in yesterday's game for Portland with his double. So quick throw over to first is not in time. Picked up by Arbolito. With that to
Our first Dylan T sighting of the night.
115. Now 3 hits and 26 at-bats, 5 runs scored.
Wonder what he's doing over by the Cowlitz dugout.
He's walked 5 times, has not knocked in a run. First offering to him missed for the ball, so count now 1-0. Sandstrom from the third base side of the rubber.
1-0.
Delivers
And now 1-1 to Booth.
Leaving it out at 1-1. Cowlitz 2, Portland nothing in the bottom of the second with 2 down and a runner on first base. Leo Mosby walked to lead off the frame and then a fly out to right. Gave Scoro and a line out to the shortstop by Justin DeCrucio. The 2 quick ones.
Another check over.
For Sandstrom, though. So he checks on the runner on first again. Throw is not in time. And the 1-1.
Booth, opposite way over to Nishida.
Races over.
And that will be the third out. We go to the third. Cowlitz up 2-0. And you know the kids love Dylan T. Pickle.
Still leading 2-0 heading into the top of the third. Your Black Bears.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break a vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Riley McVeigh still on the bump tonight for the Pickles. As he'll face Brock Bozette. To lead it off, reached base with a walk and scored the second run for the Cowlitz Black Bears back in the first inning. Here comes Jordan Smart, and we're ready to go.
Zombie streak was snapped yesterday at 9 games, and he has started a new one. So base is empty here at the beginning of the.
Here's McVeigh heading into his third inning of work. First pitch fouled off.
Big hole right up the middle as DeCrucio shifted very far over to the left with his heels over on the outfield grass. And the next one to Bozette swing.
0-2. Nice off speed from McVeigh there.
McVeigh that time. Jumps ahead 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 from Bradley McVeigh. That one low for a ball.
Wise take by Bozette. He did tell me that, well, rather after yesterday's game, his goal is to cut down on chasing pitches. He did a nice job that time.
1-2.
Now
2-2.
That one the entire way, high and outside. Changeup. Probably the easiest pitch to lay off of, 2-2. Oddly enough, the hardest pitch to lay off of is the fastball high and tight. 2-2.
Just misses on the outside.
We'll fill it up now at 3-2, so Bozette sees 3 straight off the plate. After falling behind 0-2, looking to maybe walk for the second time of the game. Now
Payoff inside.
Ball 4, and that's exactly what he does. So Bozette, after going hitless in
Leadoff walk for Brock Bozette. Second walk of the night early on. Here's Wilson Weber.
Wilson Weber 0 for 0. Hard line at the 7. Going to get the job done. Bozette waits over at first base with nobody out. First one from Weber.
That one right down the gut.
Right down the heart of the plate for a strike 0-1. We've seen him do it before, but I don't think they'll have Weber squaring anything down here. He's got too much pop, especially in a small ballpark like this one. That's the 0-1 to Wilson. And
That one into shallow center. Carter Booth running in for out number 1.
So Weber got a little too far under that one. And the result to the plate is just a lazy fly ball. So 1 away. And Kerry Arboleda to the plate 0 for 1. He had a long, loud fly out. Over to right field.
0 for 1 is Kerry Arboleda. On the run, and Eamon Lance fires a laser down to second. Absolutely nails Brock Bozette trying to swipe second. 2 away.
Not an awful idea for the Black Bears, as again, Bozette one of their better base stealers, but Lance showing a cannon from behind the plate. And he's caught stealing. Now the 0-1 Arboleda.
And now 1-1.
Actually dropped by Lance. 1 ball and 1 strike. McVeigh just fired his 51st pitch, and that was his 23rd off the plate. So we'll walk a fly out, and caught stealing. And now a 1-1 count to Arboleda with 2 away. McVeigh with a long look in, taking plenty of
1-1. Definitely went around there. Kind of like what a 60% swing there, I guess.
Black Bears would love to pick up 1, certainly 2 wins in this series, heading into their 3-game set against their rivals in the Ridgefield Raptors.
1-2. That one out of play.
Walker Stadium, big welcome to Megan from Environmental Works. Give her a hand. First time ever at Walker Stadium. Love our new people.
Administrator extraordinaire. Karen Gatteau and her son Wyatt are both in attendance. Of course, they can't hear this welcome to them, but hey, you know, I'm telling them they gave the acknowledgement.
We do the 1-2 all over again for McVeigh. Once again into center field. More into right center. And Booth makes another snag for out number 3. Bottom of the 3rd we go. Pickles still looking for their first runs of the night.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call.
The famed Walker Stadium Dog Parade started by Charles B. Walker in the year
One of the many highlights, obviously, of Wolf Wednesday is the dog parade in the middle of the third. Let's see what we got out here. See a couple labs. We got a golden retriever, another one. A lot of labs and goldens tonight. Yeah, look at all those doggos. I think we have more dogs here this weekend, or today at least. I think this is the most dogs that we've had on a Wolf Wednesday so far. I don't have the exact number, but you're just going to have to trust me on this. Of course, every Pickles Wednesday home game, make sure to bring your four-legged buddies out here. Yeah, look at all those dogs. And of course, we have Lupe out there, our general manager Ross Campbell's dog. And I don't know what the latest update is. I thought before the season they were training her to be like the bat dog for the Pickles. I don't know what happened with that. Is she still in training? Is she... Yeah. Nobody knows. Either way, she's a good girl. So now we return to action. By the way, another promotion tomorrow night for Game 3. It is going to be the cheesiest night in baseball here at Walker Stadium. Cam Clayton will lead it off here for Portland in the bottom of the third. Reached on an error in his first AB. First pitch from Kyle Sandstrom. That one below the knees for the ball. Out of Charleston Southern University. Before that, played nearby at Lower Columbia College. And you want to talk about a little bit of a coincidence. The home stadium for Lower Columbia College is the same stadium where the Cowlitz Black Bears play their season. 2-0, Clayton up the middle, over to short, Matthew Schwartz over there for the first out. Now bring up Daniel Hiroshi, is also 0 for 1, I should say, tonight. Only one hit so far through this game. And that belongs to the Cowlitz Black Bears. Oh, and 2 to Daniel Hiroshi.
0-2 coming up as Sandstrom still looking for his first punch out of the evening. Base is empty, 1 away, no balls, 2 strikes, and he deals the next one, swing and a miss.
And Hiroshi will go down.
Good measures, that one hit the dirt, and Hiroshi is down on strikes for out number 2. So Sandstrom with his 20.
And with 2 down, they'll bring up Matt Jew.
Here's your left fielder from the University of Santa Clara, number 30, Matt Jew.
Matt Jew comes on up to Sandstrom is now the 4th Black Bear who pick up a score of strikeouts on the season as Kelly also leads the team with 43.
First pitch strike to Matt Jew. Again, this is a Cowlitz Black Bears squad, which is at the top of the Wawa West League in pitching. You already saw plenty of evidence last night with that tremendous performance out on the bump by Kelly Austin, who had a perfect game going into the 6th inning. Jew, long fly ball down the line into the corner. That's a fair ball. That will bounce all the way to the wall. Matt Jew is in there with a stand-up double with 2 down, and the Pickles have their first hit of the night. And we'll see if another Santa Clara Bronco and Eamon Lance could try to bring him in. Reached base on a walk in his first plate appearance.
Lance earned himself a free pass his first time up.
First offering to Lance. That one belted down the line and left, but foul.
And land near a conglomerate of Pickles fans over on the firm, 0-1.
Looked like for a second Eamon Lance might have had his second home run of the summer.
Down the hill and picked back up by a young fan.
Lance trying to bring in his fellow Santa Clara Bronco, Matt Jew, home for the first run of the night. Next offering to him.
Just off the outside.
Outside for a ball.
Sandstrom shakes his head a little bit. Now he's preparing to throw the 1-1 to Eamon Lance. And the next offering from Sandstrom misses downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike coming on up. Now Sandstrom back to 50-50 balls and strikes. So through the first 2 innings, he was under that mark. So definitely better control here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, but still not quite the same Sandstrom that the Black Bears have been accustomed to getting out here. Now the
2-1 to Lance.
swing and a miss that go off speed and high.
Just above that one.
Spins right through it, 2-2. The deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, bottom 3. Black Bears lead it 2-0, but the tying run is at the plate yet again for Burke. Nishida playing right behind the bag at second base to hold Jew on.
Tuesday, Eamon Lance on the ground foul.
Into the netting right above the equipment. Not so we'll do it all over again. Big 2-2 pitch coming up for Kyle Sandstrom, about to toss pitch number 55 of the evening. Nishida right over on the second base bag. Jew takes a couple of quick steps back.
We do the 2-2 all over again. That one way inside.
Nearly hit Lance, but just able to get out of the way. And Sandstrom not shaken, unabashed after a pitch quite inside, and gets ready to deliver the payoff.
Full count 3-2, Eamon Lance, and another walk.
Inside, ball 4, so after 2 quick outs, double and a walk. Maybe not the worst thing ever for Sandstrom. It's now a ground ball to the
And Ivan Luna steps in a big spot here with 2 Pickles on with 2 down. Also 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out.
Again, Sandstrom, a big ground ball pitcher, so can get the job done if you can get Luna to put the
Luna, one of the most effective hitters in this Pickles lineup.
first one.
That one way inside for a ball. Coming off a tremendous college season down at Fresno State.
3 free passes in just 2 2/3 innings so far. Black Bears still lead it by 2, though. Sandstrom is hanging
Hit
on.
310 with 3 home runs and 19 RBIs.
Swing and a miss.
Out in front of that one, 1-1.
Wild hacks on that changeup today, that's for sure. 1-1 coming on up to Luna. Sandstrom keeping his focus up there on the mound, isn't rattled despite the 2 runners on base. And it's 1-1. Another swing,
Luna
this time with the slide.
waves and misses at that one, 1-2.
1-2 coming on up. Sandstrom back ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 men on in the bottom of the 3rd. Cowlitz leading by
Matt Jew on second, Eamon Lance on first with 2 down.
in yesterday's game, and now Luna going to call time in the box, and Sandstrom steps off. for the southpaw. Not paying any mind to Lance over on first base.
1-2. Breaking ball just misses on the inside. You see Kyle Sandstrom looking at Eric Swift. He thought he had strike 3.
Shaking it off, getting right back in. Another big pitch coming up for him. He goes back to that changeup.
2-2 to Luna. Another breaking ball on the right side over to Riku Nishida. And the Pickles can't capitalize again. 2 Pickles get on base once again, but still a 0 for Portland as we head to the top of the 4th.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
To the top of the 4th we go. Still a 2-0 Cowlitz lead. As Jacob Stinson will lead it off here in the 4th. And easily the best part of the night is when the sun dips below the tall trees in the outfield. We're all covered by shade. Stinson reached on an error that allowed Riku Nishida and Brock Bozette to come home and score. Low roller over to second. Cam Clayton quickly one down. Don't forget, Pickles fans, Game 3 of this series tomorrow night. As I mentioned before, it will be the cheesiest night in baseball. Get some Velveeta cheese. I'm told there's going to be like cheesy jokes or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to get the details on that. But also, more baseball here at Walker Stadium coming up this weekend. So Wild West League action on Friday night is going to be the Gresham Grey Wolves taking on the Portland Gherkins. That's a 7:05 first pitch. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Grey Wolves going up against the Portland Rosebuds. That game at 3:35 p.m. And that part of a doubleheader. The nightcap on Saturday will feature the Gherkins going up against the Willamette Wild Bills. And then the Pickles will be right back here next Tuesday when they open up a 3-game set against the Walla Walla Sweets. So a lot of chances to come out here to Southeast Portland and watch some baseball. That one ripped. Diving stop by Leo Mosby over to first. In time, Leo Mosby getting it done not only in the box last night, but getting it done flashing the leather. That might have been the best defensive play we've seen this season. He's been impressive at that hot corner and showing why once again. What a play over at third by Leo Mosby. Here's Jacob Burley, 0 for 1 so far. McVeigh's first pitch outside for a ball. And I should also add, on Sunday, the Portland Rosebuds and the Willamette Wild Bills will play at 3:35. As part of another doubleheader, the Wild Bills will then play the Rosebuds again at 7:05. So again, a lot of baseball this weekend here at Walker Stadium in the Wild Wild West League.
Just search Cowlitz Black Bears over there. And also you can grab tickets at CowlitzBlackBears.com. Burley takes the ball, 2-1 coming on up to the Black Bears backstop. And the 2-1.
Burley foul tip into the glove. 2-2.
2 runs in the first. That's it for the Black Bears. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base. That 9-score, 9-2 rush out. And the
Two's home. Off the fist foul.
That wastes it and puts it right into the netting. Actually rings off a pole. So Burley will live to fight another pitch. And McVay's 2-2. High and outside, so Burley
3-2.
able to keep it in there now. A 6-pitch at bat for him. That's one thing Burley does do. He hasn't been hitting the best in terms of dropping the ball in for hits, but he does work very long plate appearances for his team.
3-2 from McVay. That one high for ball 4.
Ball 4. And that'll put him on first for Johnny Radomski. And as Radomski trots on up there, let's take a look here around the West Coast League. Corvallis lead the Bellingham Bells at Cascade. High score of 4-1 by the 6th.
Here's Johnny Radomski, also got on base via a walk back in the second.
Wenatchee lead 2-1 on Port Angeles. That's in the top of the 5th at Citi Field. And right now, 2-0. Black Bears lead the Pickles in the lowest scoring game in the West Coast League today so far.
That one belted into left center, going back, and that will be slamming off the wall. And he'll be in there with a double.
And just missed his home run of the season by about a couple feet as that wall 18 feet high. So Radomski with a big 2-out double pushes things over for Matthew Schwartz.
So runners at second and third here with 2 down.
Looking strikeout today. As that hit certainly put a charge into the Black Bears dugout.
Here's Matthew Schwartz.
One thing you can never accuse this team of having is too little energy. This team loves to come out there and play each and every day. First one to Schwartz is a strike inside. 0-1. Schwartz
That one called a strike. 0-1. Matthew Schwartz struck out looking in his first at-bat back in the second.
And he has knocked in 4 this year. Has 2 ducks on the pond in scoring position for him now. 0-1 with 2 down. Next one to Schwartz.
Opposite way, blooped over the head of Ivan Luna. That'll score 1, and that's going to bring in 2 Black Bears, and Cowlitz increases their lead to 4-0 off the 2 RBI single from Matthew Schwartz.
So Schwartz, those are RBIs 5 and 6 for him. And that's a big hit that they've been in big need of all season long. Hasn't come from them all.
As we go back to the top of the order with Riku Nishida.
Here's Riku Nishida. He's 1 for 2. Schwartz on first.
2 down, first pitch to Nishida. Swing and a miss there.
Turn his entire body around there. Falls behind 0-1. So with 2 outs, the Black Bears get 2 big-time hits, a double by Radomski and a single by Schwartz as the 0-1 is
Shows bunt right back to McVay. Goes through the wickets and has no play. So the inning continues here for the Cowlitz Black Bears.
by Bradley McVay as the Black Bears will keep things churning. Brock Bozette coming back up. He's walked in this 2 times.
And we're going to get a mound visit here from Mags. And that is going to do it for Bradley McVay tonight. 4-0 Cowlitz Black Bear lead. New arm coming in out of the pen for the Pickles on the other side.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Elias Farland will take over on the bump here for the Pickles with 2 down here in the top of the 4th as Cowlitz has extended their lead to 4-0. First offering from the Washington State Cougar, call the strike. So face Brock Bozette here as the Black Bears look to continue this top of the 4th. Looking to even this series and send it to a rubber match tomorrow night. Bozette opposite way. This could be trouble. That's going to be fair, and that will roll into the corner. That'll bring in one. Nishida racing home. He is safe. No throw home. It is now 6-0 Cowlitz. A 2 RBI double off the bat of Brock Bozette. Now bring up Wilson Weber. First pitch lifted into right. As Gabe Scoro is underneath it for the 3rd out. 4 runs in the top of the 4th. Make it a 6-0 Black Bears lead. Pickles desperately looking for some offense as we head to the bottom of the inning.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Leo Mosby will lead it off here for the Pickles in the bottom of the fourth. First offering from Kyle Sandstrom, and this one lifted into left center as Jacob Stinson makes the squeeze for the first out. And after that home run last night from Leo Mosby, lost my voice a little bit after that home run call, I'm not going to lie. So I didn't talk for like almost the entire rest of the night last night. I tried to not talk as much as I possibly could today to make sure I had the broadcast voice ready to go for tonight. So hopefully I don't sound too hoarse or it's not too noticeable on the broadcast tonight. Here's Gabe Scoro stepping in with one down. That one outside for a ball. A fly out early on for Gabe. 2-0. That one just paints the outside.
Down pretty well so far through 3 1/3 and hits the outside corner of the strike zone against Scoro. 2-1. And the next one, change up off the black.
3-1. Sandstrom continues to try to work that outside.
Base is empty and one down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The next one from Sandstrom.
Scoro up the gut for a base hit.
Good piece of hitting that time from Scoro. Took that pitch exactly where it came at him, and that is the second hit of the contest for Portland as Justin.
And here's Justin. DeCrisio will step in.
DeCrisio was 0 for 1, lined out to Schwartz back in his first time up.
Now batting shortstop from the University of San Diego, number 11, Justin DeCrisio.
Ground ball against the Black Bears right after. Great double play combination up there up the middle between Nishida and Schwartz. Bozette also spectacular at the hot corner.
That one way outside for a ball.
Outside for a ball, 1-0. Nelson continuing to toss. Ideally for the Black Bears, they'd like Sampson to probably get out of this inning under 80 pitches. So in that regard, he still has 12 to go, and as the 1-0 on the way is a strike right at the
1-1.
that time, 1-1 to Garcia. And Justin making his debut in Portland today. Trying to impress the coaches and battle for playing time. There's a lot of players on this Portland roster. Most of the coaches, though. Sandstrom checks on the runner at first, not in time. Arbolita didn't even get the tag down completely. Jaden Shepard and Rock Mortensen, two usual starters for the Black Bears.
1-1 DeCrisio. Took a big hack there.
1 and 2. Also, Henry Mensch, who was originally in the starting lineup, but was a late scratch. Maybe getting a little bit of a rest here. 1-2 coming up. Sandstrom with only one strikeout this evening. Could double it here. Instead, tries to get it out over at first.
Another throw over.
And not in time. Sandstrom has a nice move over there, but only with the one pick off this season.
DeCrisio over to short, and that one off the glove of Matthew Schwartz. He'll be hit with the error there, and 2 on for Portland with 1 down.
$1 tickets, 8 tickets for $5.
Here comes Carter Booth.
Autograph, Pickles jersey.
So for the third time tonight, the Pickles get 2 men on. Haven't been able to produce so far. This Pickles offense looking to change that here in the bottom of the fourth to try to cut into this 6-0 lead.
Another instance with 2 men on base and 1 down for Kyle Sandstrom to get at. And I'm thinking that ground ball would get it done, but Schwartz, unfortunately, with another defensive gap. Here's the first one. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. The sun beginning to set behind the natural batter's eye here in Portland. Big time tree line out there, enveloping the entire field in shadow.
Booth, opposite way foul.
The other way off the end of the bat, that's going to go foul. And he falls behind 0-2. Sandstrom will often go to either the slider or the changeup in these 0-2 situations. Gets a lot of swings and misses, especially on the latter of those two. He goes with here. Burley sets it down and away. There's that changeup.
Booth.
And it's tagged in the air to right field.
High in the air to right. Makes the snag. Scoro will tag up from second, and we'll get to third. Cam Clayton looking to ignite a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on the corners with 2 down.
So DeCrisio on first, Scoro just 90 feet from home, representing a potential first run of the game for Portland. First one from Sandstrom. This is outside 1-0. That's been an issue for him against righties today. She's trying to nibble along that corner with that first pitch changeup, but releasing a little bit too high. Kyle's 1-0 is in the dirt. Good block by Burley. That actually saved a run there. Scoro first to scamper back over to third base. 2 balls and no strikes coming on up to the right-hander Cam Clayton. These 2 teams will face off one more time here at Walker Stadium tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. The third game of this 3-game set. With the Black Bears set on home to take on Ridgefield.
2-1.
Ball back. That was on the outer part of the plate, 2-1. As usual, barely any wind here. As the flags out there left just staying absolutely still, essentially just draped around the pole.
2-1 over to first.
Back there easily, just had to take a quick step to get back on with that. The Black Bears have erupted for 6 runs in today's contest, average just 4.5 per game coming into today, so definitely a welcome sign for them as
3-1 to Cam Clayton.
dust comes off of Burley's glove as he catches that one high and outside. 3-1 to Clayton. Black Bears would certainly like, at least for Sandstrom, to get out of the inning scoreless before having to turn to Nelson, although the bullpen is well rested after only getting 1 1/3 or only needing 1 1/3.
3-2 coming up to Clayton.
Clayton fouled one back, then the count runs full, 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, runners on the corners, 2 down. Cowlitz lead at 6.
One of the top-rated players in the state of Oregon coming out of high school looking to extend this bottom half of the fourth.
Sandstrom with a couple of shakeoffs now agrees on the same page with Burley.
The payoff with 2 down. Clayton up the middle, but right to Jacob Stinson, who maybe only had to take 4 steps to his right. Pickles again get 2 on, but can't capitalize again. 6-0 as we head to the 5th.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break a vodka.
After a 4-run top of the fourth, the Cowlitz Black Bears looking to extend their 6-zip lead over the Pickles. As Kerry Arboleda will lead it off here for Cowlitz. As we take a look at the rest of the West Coast League for the first time tonight, the Corvallis Knights up on the Bellingham Bell 6-2 in the bottom of the seventh. The Yakima Valley Pippins up 6-3 as the first pitch gets into right field for a leadoff single for Arboleda. As I was going to say a second ago, Yakima Valley leading Walla Walla 6-3 in the bottom of the seventh. The Wenatchee Apple Sox up 2-1 on Port Angeles in the bottom of the sixth. And then obviously you got what's going on here at Walker Stadium tonight. Cowlitz looking to even the series heading into Game 3 tomorrow. Here's Jacob Stinson.
Stinson, one of the top hitters in the league, takes one for a strike down and outside.
That one a strike from Elias Farland.
When it comes to league play, Stinson is in third place, just behind Sam Linscott and Travis Lozano of Corvallis.
That one fouled off the mask of Eamon Lance.
Crazy hop. Stinson fouled it off of Lance's mask and went up and
Farland this summer with a 0.81 ERA for the Pickles. 12 strikeouts and 11 innings pitched. Has allowed one earned run so far.
2 strikes to Stinson with the runner on first in the top of the fifth. Nobody out. And Farland deals. Stinson takes
Inside for a ball.
They're going to just retreat over back to the bag. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, 3 left for Cowlitz. For Portland, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and they've stranded 7 on the evening.
One, two.
1-2, Stinson again.
As he battles and stays alive.
And we'll do it all over again. Black Bears sit at 8 and 11 in the West Coast League. And they're 8 games back in Corvallis, who have already clinched first place in the first half. But if the Black Bears were over in the South Division, I know we played the game all day, but it would be
That one up the middle for a base hit. So 2 singles to lead off this top of the fifth here for Cowlitz.
Stinson lines one up the middle, and he's collected himself a base hit. So back-to-back singles.
And now Jace Bailey will come to the dish.
The Black Bears right fielder, number 12, Chase Bailey.
The switch hitter will go back over to the left side now after a couple of at-bats. Hitting right-handed, he was over
And there is activity going on in the Pickles bullpen. Hard to see if anybody's throwing or not.
First one to Bailey. He takes that up
That one airmailed.
Arboleda and Stinson.
And the runners will move up 90 feet.
Both go over in advance, so now
And now Arboleda on third. Jacob Stinson on second with nobody down.
Bears came into the game hitting 200 with runners in scoring position.
As the Pickle infielders will now play in here.
2 for 7, hitting 286. They've been hitting a lot better over the past 3 games in those spots. So the infield will be in now with nobody out. As the Pickles try to keep it just a 6-0 game and fail.
That one fouled off 1-1.
Straight back 1-1. Big spot for Jace here. He had a home run in the first game of the season against Ridgefield. He's not had an extra base hit since, so could really use one now to help continue to pad this Black Bear lead. And the 1-1. Swing and a base.
Bailey late on that one.
James that time, a little needed. 1-2 to Bales. 6-0 here. They red hot coming into the game with a 5-game, or rather 6-game winning streak in league play. The longest such run in the West Coast League is Bailey.
As Bailey goes down swinging. 1 down. And now we'll get a visit from Brian Grant, the pitching coach. Again, Pickles still looking for their first run of the night. And you were hoping coming into this series that the Pickles offense would continue to produce. We saw it last week. They scored 17 runs in a game, not once, not twice, but 3 times last week. They did it twice in their series at Wenatchee, and then they did it again on Friday back here at Walker Stadium against the Portland Rosebuds. But so far against the #1 pitching staff in the West Coast League, other than Leo Mosby's 3-run home run last night, Pickles offense just haven't had any answers. And now the Black Bears threatening here, looking to increase their lead with 1 down. Jacob Burley with a flyout and a walk so far. First offering from, as that one gets away, but Arboleda is just going to stay at third and not try to score here.
Black Bears certainly shaped up their base running after a few outs on the base paths in yesterday's game. Long set from Farland. And he delivers.
And that one gets away, and now Arboleda is going to try to score, and he will get there. 7-0 Cowlitz on the wild pitch. So now with a 2-0 count to Jacob Burley. Infield still playing in here for the Pickles. Haxon misses there. Two and two.
Farland takes plenty of time between pitches. Now on the same page with Lance with the 2-2 coming on in. He deals strike 3.
Late on that one. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Elias Farland. Johnny Radomski with a double in his last at-bat, last inning. Scored one of those 4 runs to make it a 6-0 game. That one high and outside.
Taking advantage of his opportunity today. There's 1-0. Fastball clips the outside edge.
1-1.
Farland now at 20 pitches in the ballgame with 15 of them across the plate for strikes. He only needed 3 to get the 1 out over in the top of the 4th inning. 1-1. Scott, that was a foul on the right side. 1-2.
That one foul. 1-2 now.
State Farm Insurance runs in this contest. Brought to you by your local State Farm agents in Longview, Bob Beal and Scott Fisher. Contact Bob Beal at 360-425.
1-2 from Farland. Called strike 3. Got him looking. But the Black Bears able to add on to their lead. 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. The Pickles offense really looking to get going.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break all vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
New pitcher for the Black Bears here in the bottom of the fifth, as Jeffrey Nelson will take over on the bump. He will face Daniel Hiroshi to start off this bottom of the fifth. Again, this Pickles offense, who were just absolutely, really not just rolling. That might be an understatement. They were on fire last week, heading into this series against the Cowlitz Black Bears. Looking to produce here, still goose eggs on the scoreboard for the Pickles, as Daniel Hiroshi will look to get things going. Hiroshi 0 for 2 tonight. First offering to Hiroshi, outside for a ball.
100+ degrees in the first game against Wallaway. And he missed outside, got one another. Righty versus righty, high leg hit next to
Hiroshi, high chopper. That one fair.
That's going to trickle over. Adamski's got to pick it up.
And this is a way to start off a bottom of the fifth. Well, and I spoke too soon. Hiroshi nailed that second, trying to stretch it out into a double. Like I said, might have spoken too early. I thought Daniel Hiroshi was going to start off the bottom of the fifth inning in a big way, maybe provide a jolt to this Pickles offense, but then just gets nailed at second. Nice throw from left field from Johnny Radonsky. Here's Matt Jew.
As Matt Jew takes one low, 1-0. Jew is 1 for 2. He has flied out and doubled to deep right field. It's just a fifth hit that Nelson has allowed this season.
A double in his last at bat, Matt Jew, as he takes a strike, 1-1.
Halfway through here, a little more than halfway through actually at Walker Stadium, and your Black Bears leading by a score of 7-0 against their Southern Division rival Portland Pickles.
Jew over to short. Schwartz off balance throw in time for the second out. And here comes Eamon Lance with 2 walks so far tonight. Three hits tonight for the Pickles.
Eamon Lance has walked twice, and Nelson will, of course, try to rectify that situation.
First pitch, foul.
Rosette will pick it up anyway. Count 0-1. And of course, the West Coast League, especially when it comes to the bullpen, often the revolving door of different players. And Nelson certainly a wonderful pick.
Nelson quickly ahead, 0-2.
Gets a curveball in there for a strike, 0-2. Hey, you can never have too many R's.
Lance, high chopper foul.
And we'll do the 0-2 all over again. Nelson from Happy Valley, Oregon. Johnny. So hanging out back in his home state. Gets ready for the second 0-2 of this plate appearance. He deals.
0-2 outside.
Misses down and away.
1 and 2.
One ball and 2 strikes coming up. To the cleanup man for Portland. 7-0 Black Bears lead here, looking for a 5th straight scoreless inning as they'll get it.
Got him looking on the outside.
Window shopping on the outside corner.
We go to the 6th. Pickles offense still looking for answers as we head to the 6th.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break all vodka. Keep that on and rolling.
Smile, you're on hidden camera. In a way. Always showing love to our interns here with the Pickles. We go to the top of the 6th. 7-zip Cowlitz. As Matthew Schwartz will lead things off. Had that 2 RBI single in his last at-bat as he takes a first pitch strike.
Schwartz again, a force from the bottom of the order. Now on a 6-game hitting streak for Cowlitz. The
0-1 is lifted, heading to the berm down the right field line.
0-2 to the 9-man. It's going to be Schwartz and Nishida Bozet. 9-1-2 for Cowlitz.
Elias Farland, as I mentioned before, currently up in Pullman playing for Brian Green's squad. Was once ranked the 11th best pitcher in the state of Washington growing up in Longview. 0-2. 3 pitches, 1 out. And here's Riku Nishida. Two runs scored tonight for Nishida. Swings and misses. 8 innings of work for Elias Farland this past season up in the Palouse with 9 strikeouts. Looking to be a part of, as this one is over to Ivan Luna. 2 down. As I was going to say a second ago, there's Ross Campbell. The man always with a plan. Here's Brock Bozette. For those who don't know him by now, obviously our general manager here with the Pickles. I'm still jealous. I wish I could grow that nice of a stash. Into center field, Carter Booth. And a quick 1-2-3, top half of the 6th. Pickles offense still looking to get going. They got to start producing here. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 7-zip.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Here's Ivan Luna with 2 groundouts, both to second base tonight. Ivan Luna takes ball 1 outside.
Luna ended both the first and third innings, bottom half of those frames, with those 4-3 groundouts. Nelson delivers again and misses in the dirt.
2-0 to Luna.
Nelson needed just 10 pitches to get out of that first inning, and 7 with 1 for strikes. As it'll be up to Nelson to eat up some of these innings moving forward. A big lead, but Cowlitz looking to avoid using too much.
3-0 Luna. That one just paints the outside. 3-1.
3-1 against Luna. Cowlitz with 2 in the first, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and that's it for them. That's their 7 runs.
Luna into left center. Trotting back is Stinson on the track and makes the running grab. Had to cover a lot of real estate there to make that out. Here's Leo Mosby, 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk so far. And Mosby with a base hit into left center. And here's Gabe Scoro, who has one of the few hits for the Pickles tonight. Had a single into center field in his last at-bat back in the fourth. Also with a fly out into right.
1 for 2 overall. Mosby being held on by Arboleda about 10 feet off the bat. First one.
Scoro takes a first pitch K. First pitch strike, I should say.
Mosby 1 swipe bag in as many attempts this season. 7 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, 4 left to board for the Black Bears. For Portland, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors.
1 and 1 to Scoro. Like we mentioned before, his 4th season in a Pickles uniform, a Rose City kid through and through. Played across the river at Lincoln High School, obviously playing his college ball up on the bluff for Jeff Loomis in the University of Portland. And continuing to play out here at Walker Stadium, or I guess in last year's case down in Aurora. 1-2, but check over first on Matt Jew. Excuse me, Leo Mosby. 1-2, Scoro way outside as Mosby is going to stay at first. 2-2, one down, and Scoro is laid on that one as he goes down swinging. Two down. Here's Justin DeCrisio. First pitch to him. That one called the ball 1-0. DeCrisio into center, going back Stinson on the track, right in front of the wall. Another solid contact swing there from the Pickles, but nothing coming out of it. Still 7-0 Cowlitz as we head to the 7th.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Tucker Grote taking over on the bump for the Pickles here in the top of the 7th. As he will face Wilson Weber. First pitch to him called a strike. Grote making his 5th appearance. 3 1/3 innings pitch so far. A 5.40 ERA this summer. That one above the letters. 1-1. Off the fist, Ivan Luna tracking it down in foul ground for the first out. Tucker Grote right now out of Mount Hood Community College, a 2019 second team all-conference reliever. Here's Kerry Arboleda. First pitch strike to Arboleda. 0-2.
Surrendered 1 earned run on 3 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts for 28 pitches, 23 strikes.
0-2 from Grote. Off the end of the bat, over to second. Clayton, over to Luna for out number 2. There's Jacob Stinson, who singled in his last AB back in the 5th. Grote, another local product. out of Gresham, Oregon, who played his high school ball over at Clackamas High School, where he won a state title back in 2017. That one inside. Got a piece of Eric Swift. Watch this again. See where exactly it hit him. It looked like it went off. Yeah, went off his right hand. Looks like he's okay though. But again, you look at this Pickles roster, a lot of players who grew up in the Portland area or surrounding suburbs, surrounding towns, and you know, it's a good situation. You know, you get to stay in your hometown for the summer, play baseball, you get those home-cooked meals from mom and dad. But obviously, I'm sure it's pretty fun for all the guys who came into the Rose City who are staying with host families as well. I'm sure that's got to be an absolute blast as well. 2-1. Getting to go to a new city during the summer and keep playing ball. Work on some things before their next respective college seasons in 2022. That one skied high on the left side. Leo Mosby makes the squeeze as we head into the 7th inning stretch here at Walker Stadium. Pickles still looking for offense, trailing 7-0.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Time for another look at scores from around the West Coast League. We do have our first final of the night as the Corvallis Knights take down the Bellingham Bells 6-4. The Yakima Valley Pippins also ahead 6-4 on the Walla Walla Sweets in the bottom of the 9th. And in the top of the 8th, it is the Wenatchee Apple Sox leading Port Angeles 5-1. First pitch strike to Carter Booth. 0 for 2 tonight. Fouled off, 0-2.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Big day offensively for the Black Bears. We'll get into that in just a moment. The next one, Nelson.
Booth fights it off, remains 0-2. Booth tries to chase one on the outside, and he'll take a seat. Here's Cam Clayton. A ground out, a fly out, and reached on an error so far tonight. Future UW Husky looking to get something going. Low and outside for a ball, 1-0. The defending Three Rivers League Player of the Year coming out of Lake Ridge. Tremendous talent. Playing for the Pacers. 1-0. Inside. Outside, 2-1. Three and one. That one popped up, shallow center. Riku Nishida goes into the outfield for the second out.
Pickles fans, let's welcome Terry York, the first Pickles jam all the way from Rockdale, Texas. Yeah, from Robert and friends, welcome to Walker Stadium, Terry.
And we'll have a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Ryan Ball stepping in, looking to provide some offense here. Ryan Ball, 154 this season. 4 hits, 5 RBIs. One 0.
Big cut on and miss. By the left-hander, 1-1. Ball from Cal State Northridge, 6 foot and 190 pounds. Next offering to him. Side, 2-0. Everybody catch your man. He hasn't had a lot of success in non-league games.
Dylan T trying to instill a rally here. 2-2.
Grabs that outside corner, 2-2. Bottom 7, 2 down, 7-0 Black Bears lead. 2 balls and 2 strikes coming up to the left-hander. And Nelson with the high leg kick delivers. And
below the knees.
Fills it up now, 3-2. Ball's last game came on Independence Day with 1 for 4 with a double. Against the Gresham Gray Wolves, also knocked in 3
as Ball stays alive.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
And 3-2.
Ball continuing to fight as he continues to extend this at bat. Ball in the air to center. 3 down. Looked like it was going to center, drifted into left. But again, the Pickles offense, nothing on the scoreboard. We go to the 8th. 7-run Cowlitz lead.
Where'd you get that shirt? Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles. Portland Pickles? Where can I get that? I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games. What kind of stuff do they sell there? Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers. That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up. Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Top 8 now, Bailey, Burley, Radomski.
Cowlitz looking to extend this 7-0 lead as Jace Bailey is going to step into the box to lead it off here in the 8th. Tucker Grote looking to deliver another 1-2-3 inning. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Tucker Grote continues to work quickly and pound the zone, 0-2. Goes down Hacken. 1 down.
Now batting for Cowlitz, number 22, Jacob Burley.
Burley with a fly out, strikeout, and a walk, also with a run scored as part of that big 4-run. As he shows bunt and pulls back, that big 4-run 4th inning.
Yeah, he had a couple of big swings against Elias Farland's pitches as he was able to mix them up pretty well between that change and the fastball. And the 1-0. Leaves it, no, does not left upstairs.
That one catches the upper half of the zone.
Good pitch from Grote. Always finding the edges. Make it difficult for the batters to come around and decide whether to swing or not. Here's 1 now, and Burley certainly.
That one belted into left center, going back into left, Matt Jew. And that one is going to drop. As Burley is in there with a stand-up double.
And Jacob Burley with his first extra base hit of the season slams a double with 1 down.
As you look down towards the Cowlitz dugout, they're hyped right now. Same with the Black Bears bullpen. Just misses outside for a ball to Johnny Radomski.
Rally in the 4th inning as he takes the ball 1-0. This is easily Radomski's best game for the Black Bears this season. And again, not a ton of hits for him, but 3 for extra bases. It's a 1-0. It slaps
Over to
hard.
third, backhanded stop by Mosby. And fires a bullet across the diamond. Leo Mosby continuing to flash the leather over at third base. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing, and Mosby patrols that corner extremely well. 2 down. And now I'll bring up Matthew Schwartz.
Well, I guess a more modern comparison, more Arenado-like. But the way he's getting dirty, it's more like Nettles to me. First one to Schwartz, who's 1 for 3 is the ball, 1-0. Schwartz has a single sandwich between a pair of strikeouts. That base hit did not get a pair of runs back in that 4th inning. And now Schwartz up to 275 on the season. On that 6-game hitting streak, 1-0 is hit the other way.
Opposite way, Luna with the scoop. The flip over to Grote. In time, Pickles down to their final 6 outs. They got to get a big rally going, down 7-0.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Well, we'll see if Sweet Caroline can maybe get the Pickles bats going here in the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Matt Jew leading it off here for the Pickles. Again, Game 3 of this series tomorrow night. Once again, a 7:05 first pitch, and then the Pickles will head on the road before returning to Walker Stadium next Tuesday for a 3-game set against the Walla Walla Sweets. And obviously with Walker Stadium now back to full capacity, lots of tickets available, as I'm told. At least a couple days ago. I don't know what the latest update is. I'm sure there's still plenty of tickets available for Pickles games. And as I was talking about earlier in the broadcast, we got a plethora of Wild Wild West League games this weekend here at Walker Stadium. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a lot of chances to come out here to Walker Stadium, enjoy some baseball. Here's Matt Jew, first pitch to him. Takes it inside for a ball. Jew with a double back in the 3rd, also with a ground out and a fly out.
This season, as this is hit in the air over to left field, drifting into foul territory, there and almost behind.
No one could come up with a catch.
Missing that grab. That's just going to go as a foul ball. I think that went above the lights because Johnny Radomski had his arms out to the side like he had lost it. And the lights can be a little tough here at Walker Stadium. Black Bears are 4-8 overall against the Portland Pickles in their history between the two sides. And the Black Bears in every series against Portland.
7-0 Cowlitz lead. As the Black Bears have a chance to snap the Pickles' 6-game West Coast League winning streak. And overall, the Pickles coming into this one had won 11 total games in a row. 2-2. 1-2 straight. Those 2 final games against the Ridgefield Raptors went on the road and swept the Wenatchee Apple Sox in an offensive showcase. As I mentioned earlier, they put up 17 runs in 2 games. In 2 of those 3 games against the Wenatchee Apple Sox, they came back here to Walker Stadium. They won all 5 of their games they played against Wild Wild West League teams, and then obviously they took Game 1 last night as Matt Jew goes down swinging.
Nelson continues to throw gas out there. He scored a strikeout. And the fifth of the day for the Portland Pickles.
Here comes Eamon Lance. Two groundouts, or excuse me, 2 walks and a strikeout for Eamon Lance. Takes the first pitch into center field. Stinson, and that's going to drop. And Eamon Lance with his first hit of the night.
Coming to factor here, Twilight Sky makes an appearance, and now that's going to drop in as a hit, the 5th of the evening for Portland.
Now batting is your first base.
On the base runner, here comes Ivan Luna. Foul tip, strike 1.
In and out of Burley's glove, down 0-1.
0-1 to Luna, and now 0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes. So Nelson back in the driver's seat, about to offer up pitch number 49 today. 10th for the lead off the bag for Lance. 1 down, Black Bears lead it by 7. Nelson kicks, fires.
Luna swing and a miss. And Luna, he'll now take a seat.
Ace for this team, as that's his 5th of the ball game. Here's Leo Mosby.
And Jeffrey Nelson continues to do work out on the mound in relief. Mosby's had some nice plays defensively, looking to get going offensively. First pitch strike.
Good breaking ball by Nelson. Jump ahead 0-1.
Mosby with a single. A fly out and a walk. Off the check swing. Didn't go around according to Jordan Smart.
Cowlitz are super happy that Ben let him go. Nelson missed downstairs and a check swing by Mosby, but nothing doing.
Mosby, as I mentioned already, with a single, looking for another big hit. Is this 2 singles? It will. Hard turn around second is Eamon Lance, and he'll get into third. And Leo Mosby with 2 hits tonight. Here comes Gabe Scoro. Scoro also with a single tonight to go along with a strikeout and a flyout. And if the Pickles want to start producing, you feel like they need to do it right here. Well, number one, the obvious reason, you got the bottom of the 9th coming up. But also you got 2 runners on. You got a runner in scoring position here with 2 down as Scoro fouls it off.
Back in from the first base side of the rubber. 1-1, 2 down. Looking for their first run of the game. They trail at 7-0 as
Scoro had to duck out of the way of that one.
Bucker's coaching staff was confident that he'd be able to bounce back in today. It's a 2-1.
3-1.
Good eye, Gabe. Good eye, buddy.
Scoro. Big swing there. 3-2, 2 down. Was thinking long ball there. Scoro stays alive.
And stays alive with another full count pitch coming up to him. 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, 5 left for the Black Bears. From Portland, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 8 left on base.
Payoff. Outside, ball 4, and the Pickles with the bases juiced. And Jacob Burley will come out to talk to his pitcher. You see Dylan T. Pickle. And I know a couple times this season when Dylan T. stands right behind the backstop there have been times where pretty big things have happened with this Pickles offense. So we'll see if that works again here. Here's Justin DeCrisio in a big spot here, playing in his first game with the Pickles this summer. Looking to come through in a big way. Bases loaded, 2 down. Pickles needing some runs. First pitch. Right down the middle for a strike.
Nelson challenges him right there, and Crucio just walks to go by. And Nelson's next one. Back in the windup. Ooh, down and outside.
1-1.
Again with a great stop. Early, especially these past couple of games, superb. Keeping baseballs in front of him in the dirt. Now the 1-1.
DeCrucio up the middle, right to the shortstop. Schwartz and flips it over to Nishida. And the Cowlitz Black Bears get out of a bases-loaded jam and keep it to a 7-run lead as we head to the top of the 9th here at Walker Stadium.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Top of the order due up here for the Cowlitz Black Bears in the top of the 9th as Riku Nishida will get things going here for Cowlitz. First pitch strike. 2 runs scored tonight for Nishida with an infield single. Also reached on an error. 1-1. Up high, 2-1.
I want to remind you to stay tuned after the conclusion of this one for the Cowlitz Black Bears post-game show, brought to you by the Daily News for a wrap-up, standings update, and of course your Black Bears player of the game. 2-1 is airmailed over.
Fouled off, 2-2.
Here at Walker Stadium and cap now 2-2. We can bring the Black Bears within 2 games of second place here in the Southern Division. As the next offering to Nishida
Breaking ball.
downstairs.
3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the second baseman from Mount Hood Community College. Now the payoff.
Nishida slaps it down the line, and that's going to be a base hit.
Black Bears collect their 8th hit of the game, the second for Nishida. And he leads things off with the base hit, nobody out, and Brock Bozette.
And Nishida now with his second hit of the night. Here's Brock Bozette.
Brock Bozette will be featured on one of our newer episodes of On the Road with the Black Bears. The first dual interview.
2 walks,
We asked him and Dawson Martin
2 RBI double for Brock Bozette.
Be sure to catch Bozette and his award-winning smile there on YouTube coming soon.
Big swing there and fouls it off.
First one, or rather tips it into the glove of the plants, 0-1. Brock has walked twice, double, knocked in 2 runs, and flat out.
Doesn't matter, it's a 7-0 deficit. Always a good time for a picture with Dylan T.
On the same page, Lance nods for the signs as the 0-1 on the way. Takes
0-1, and that hits him.
Is plunked. He's been on base 4 times today. So not exactly
And with 2 on, with nobody down, as the Black Bears look to extend this lead.
Pitch to him is a swing and a miss. They get him on the slider, rolling one. Looks like Dent will come on in to close things out. Jeff Nelson was spectacular, throwing 62 pitches for the Black Bears. 4 innings of scoreless relief. The 0-1. Down and outside. Good block.
1-1.
And again, tomorrow, 7:05 p.m., these two teams will face off for the final time at Walker Stadium this season. Coverage begins on KEDO at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. 1-1. Weber.
That one hammered into left. Going back, Jew to the wall, and he makes the snag. Got up against the wall, Matt Jew makes the grab for the first out.
The ballpark held it, and so did Matt Jew. Puts it down for the first out.
Here's Kerry Arboleda. And now our second final of the night in West Coast League play, Yakima Valley taking out Walla Walla 6-4. And in the bottom of the ninth, the Wenatchee Apple Sox still ahead on the Port Angeles Lefties 5-1.
1-0, and hey, also in those games we're debuting a few things. Kerry Arboleda's new handlebar stash and my brand new sunglasses. Arboleda trying on the new facial hair and takes one to
Breaking ball misses inside.
2-0. Yeah, Schwartz shaved, Arboleda did something different, and Johnny Radomski also got a haircut. And of course, if you ask the players, that's the reason why they're up 7-0 today. Not, of course, because they turned everything around offensively. 2-0.
3-0.
Now 3-0 count. Very superstitious sport, baseball. As now Grote looks to avoid walking the bases loaded with just one down. Here's the 3-0, and that's right on the outside corner. First strike. As he jumps back in now, 3-1. Big story of today's game, Cowlitz have been able to generate a lot of runs by creating traffic on the base paths and not wasting them.
3-2.
On the other side for the Pickles, they've stranded 11 base runners. Arboleda takes a strike now, count full, 3-2. Cowlitz, again, trending upward in this category. Just 2 for 13 with runners in scoring position. But still, it is
That one ripped into left, but right to Matt Jew. Maybe he only had to take 2 steps in to make that grab.
Again, Cowlitz, and I was talking to Arboleda about this on the trip home yesterday. And Arboleda said to me, Zach, I think
And here's Jacob Stinson.
hard hit balls that have been caught. Come out, and I said, I don't think that's looked at that one. Now, Carey falls victim to that very same thing. Here's Jacob Stinson now with 2 down, 1 for 4, reached out an error, flied out, and rounded out.
That one upstairs for a ball, 1-0.
Brooks' 39th pitch and surrendered some really hard contact with 2 men on and nobody out. But fortunately for him, he's got Matt Jew over there in left field to help him out. Next one is Stinson.
Fouls it off.
Off the end of that, 1-1. Dent has finished warming up in the bullpen for the Black Bears, or actually rather, there's another arm in there to keep it right. So we'll see which of the 2 right-handers ends up coming in. 1-1. Check swing and
1 and 2.
and the count now 1 and 2. 7-0 Black Bears lead. Yoshida on second. Cosette waits over on first base. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase outside.
Outside.
2 and 2.
Stinson, very low strikeout rate. Only 8th this season in 88 at bats and 66 at bats, 74 plate.
2's home.
2 strikes, 2 down, and Stinson punches one foul on the left side, way out there. And we will do the 2-2 count all over again. For Portland, they'll send up Booth ninth inning as they try to mount a big-time comeback.
2-2 again, swing and a miss as Stinson goes down hacking. Last chance for the Pickles. A lot of work to do. Down 7-0 here at Walker Stadium.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Bottom of the ninth we go. Tristan Gomez will lead it off here for the Pickles, making his first plate appearance tonight. Pickles desperate for any sort of offense. And Jake Dent will be the new pitcher for the Cowlitz Black Bears. Looking to wrap it up and send this to a rubber match tomorrow night.
Cowlitz Black Bears lead it 7-0 here. It's the next one from Dent right down the middle.
Catches the upper half.
In spite of having the best pitching staff in the league, the Black Bears, one of just 4 squads without a shutout. Try to do that here.
Gomez lifts it opposite way into left.
Radomski with a beat on it.
One down.
First down. We're going to make it focus better. One away, Cam Clayton, who was 0 for 4, stepping up over no, rather being pinch hit.
And now Evan Leibel will come in and pinch hit.
Leibel was 0 for 3 in yesterday's contest with a strikeout. He's hit well so far from
First offering from Dent.
57, takes one
Way inside.
1-0. Leibel also with a triple, 2 doubles, and 5 runs batted in. Now Hanson, 35 bats.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
Dent delivers and
2-0.
upstairs. 2-0 to the left-hander. Another left-hander, Ryan Ball, waits on deck again. So he's stuck around in the ballgame after pinch hit. Dent's 2-0. Swing and a miss.
Goes chasing at one up high. 2-1.
A little bit closer to the zone. Certainly closer than the last one, and now back into county is 2-1. And Dent delivers.
3-1.
High again, 4 straight pitches upstairs, but one of them cut out and missed. Has resulted in the 3-1
Let's go, Pickles!
and Dent only with
Let's go, Pickles!
9 walks this season and 11 in the 3rd inning. Delivers the next one, and it is hit
Foul stood off straight back.
over the press box and onto the merch concourse here in Portland. So the Cowlitz full 3-2. signs again. Now
3-2 from Jake Dent.
is low. Ball
And Leibel gets on.
Keep the cowbells going for number 38, Ryan Ball.
Ryan Ball in his first at bat back in the 7th, flew out to left.
To the lefty is
One above the letters.
Now at 10 pitches, 4 for strikes. Close one out today on a more brisk summer evening. Down here on the other side of the Columbia, 1-0. There's a strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
Call there by Eric Swift, but Black Bears will certainly take it. Picket fence on the scoreboard, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Bottom of the 9th inning, 2 more outs for the Pickles to try to come back. Next pitch from Dent is high around the neckline of the ball, so 2-1.
And Jacob Burley's going to come out and talk to his righty.
Presumably about those high pitches. As we'll take our last swing right around the West Coast League right here. We get that scoreboard up. Here we go. So every game final, that's a league game. Corvallis was 6-4 up on Bellingham at Coleman Field when action won 5-1 against Port Angeles against the lefties. And Yakima Valley extending the lead on the Walla Walla Sweets. And the Bellingham Bells winning 6-4 against Walla Walla. Black Bears with a 7-0 lead here. And the 2-1. Again,
Lays off that high one, 3-1.
Behind back-to-back batters, 3-1. And Dent delivers.
Inside. It should be ball 4.
Should be ball 4.
Yeah. So 2 Pickles on. Here's Matt Jew. Double for Jew, but outside of that, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
In the top part of the frame, now is up. He's 1 for 4 with a double, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Dennis walked back-to-back batters after retiring the first hitter and hits the outside corner.
First pitch on the outer half.
0-1. That was against left-handers both times, so maybe Dent will be a little bit more comfortable with the platoon advantage now. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball at the knees.
0-2.
Pitch. Bottom throw right out of that one, and he's ahead 0-2.
He's one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard.
2 men on, 1 down. Dent sets from the stretch. And a high leg kick.
0-2, and Jew
Blastered in the air, but foul on the right side. So
fouls it off.
7:05 p.m. for tomorrow's contest between these two teams. Coverage starting at 7 o'clock p.m. on KEDO and KEDOAM.com.
0-2 again to Jew.
Down and outside, another one.
And blocked by Burley.
Smack the ball in front of them, and that'll halt the base runners at their respective bats. Of course, all the other games final, but they all started a lot earlier. 6:35. Sweets game at 6:38. And the 1-2. Upstairs.
High heater up high.
No swing. 2-2. Portland certainly taking their time here, trying to move guys around it. At least break the shutout. They scored all 3 runs in
2-2.
the last game of the night.
Stays alive again.
Stays alive. Will face at least 7 pitches in this plate here.
Go, Picks, go!
It's taking its time as well in between pitches, just trying to set himself up for success.
2-2. All over again. Jew, chopper, comebacker. Nishida attacks the bag.
Glove over
And that one in time for the final out of the night. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Riku Nishida with a tremendous play over at second to tag the bag with his glove and then throw it over to first for the double play. And that will do it as Cowlitz takes down the Pickles 7-0 to send it to a rubber match tomorrow night. Again, first pitch 7:05 back here at Walker Stadium. We'll see you back then, everyone.